Tonight I'm making buffalo chicken sliders. On half of them I'm gonna put ranch dressing. On the other half I'm gonna put blue cheese dressing, just drizzling it on top of the chicken. This is my pre-cooked chicken. I put it in the oven, baked it on 350 for about 45 to 50 minutes. So it's ready to go. I'm just gonna shred it with my 2 forks. You see I already started it a little bit. Then I'm gonna put my sauce on the chicken and then put it back in the oven for about 5 minutes, let it heat up. Or you can just heat your sauce up in a saucepan on top of the stove top and just add it to it, whichever way you wanna do it. But I kinda wanna dry mine out a little bit. I don't want it to be too saucy, if you know what I mean. So that's why I'm putting it in the oven. And then I'm going to cut my potatoes. I'm making buffalo chips. So this is pretty much what I'm going for. And then I'm going to toss them in olive oil. Then put Slap Your Mama seasoning and garlic powder on it. And I'm gonna put it on top of the baking rack. So I'm not frying my French fries tonight. I'm doing them a different way, a healthier way. So this should be a really good meal. Stay tuned. Russet potato, behind the scenes magic on that one. I'm cutting my sweet potato while you're watching, just so you can know that it's a little rough. Sweet potatoes are usually rough, so you have to be careful the way you're cutting it. You don't want to cut yourself. So like, make sure you can put a towel underneath your cutting board, a wet towel, and it will keep it from moving. But as far as the actual potato and your fingers, try to tuck your fingers under. Just so you can make sure you don't hurt yourself while you're cutting it. But I want the sweet potato the same thickness as the regular fries. Like a thicker version of an actual chip, a potato chip. I already shredded my chicken over here. All I'm gonna do is pour some sauce on it. I'm gonna finish cutting up my sweet potato, then I'm gonna toss it in olive oil and garlic. Also regular potatoes too, olive oil and garlic, and a little Creole seasoning. See, I'm an experienced cook, but with this, I don't even want to get this too close to my fingers. So I'm just going to cut it a different way, so I can still get that thickness that I want, but make sure I don't hurt myself trying to do it. So that's the last one I'm going to do like this. And you got to turn it a different way. So now you can go this way again, because it's not going to roll around on you. And remember, this is sweet potato. Yams are actually a lot fatter than this, and they will give you way more problems than a sweet potato will. So try to look when you go to the grocery store to see the difference between a yam and a sweet potato. Sweet potatoes are more narrow than yams. Yams are very, very fat or thick. Okay, now I'm going to open my buffalo sauce. I have medium. I don't want it too spicy because we want to actually enjoy these sandwiches, not try to wash it down with a cup of cold water. Oh, with the shredding, this is how I shredded mine. You can go a little bit thinner than that if you want to shred it. You don't have to shred it. You can actually cut it in chunks if you want to. So it's all up to you. I think this is all of the sauce that I'm gonna use. And I'm not gonna tell you how much sauce because that's up to you also. You might want yours more saucy than mine. But like I said, I want to actually enjoy these. So I don't wanna make it too spicy. I want the flavor, but I want to enjoy it at the same time. This actually looks good, but I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce to it because I see a lot of white parts that need some sauce on it. Just a little bit more. So I actually just used about half of a bottle of this, but you add as much as you want. If you love buffalo sauce, you like it spicy. First of all, if you like it spicy, you would need the hot sauce. But I want it medium, not too bad on us. Okay. So this is going in the oven. For 5 minutes. Then my potatoes, I'm gonna put it in the bowl. I'm gonna put all of them in at the same time because all of them are gonna have olive oil and the same seasonings. So there's no point in separating them. Creole seasoning, garlic, and if you watch my videos, you know that my go-to seasonings are pretty much Creole seasoning and garlic powder or granulated garlic. That is what has all the flavor in it. So that's what I use. Those are my 2 key ingredients for pretty much all of my recipes. Okay, so they're nicely coated with the olive oil and the seasoning. And now I'm just going to show you how I'm going to lay it. You have to have a pan under it, of course. I'm gonna have a pan, but just gonna layer it like this. And the reason why you want the potato off of the actual pan is because you want the potato to be hard and kind of crisp up on its own. If it's sitting in a ton of olive oil, it's not going to do what you want it to do. You want it to be nice and thick and be able to stand up to being held with your fingers. So this is just really easy to do. Like I said, we want to make sure we have some nice kind of hard potato, not tough as in hard, but something that'll stand up to you picking it up and eating it with your fingers like actual potato chips. That's why these are called my buffalo potato chips. I actually got this idea, my friends and I, when we were younger, we would go to Buffalo Wild Wings on Tuesdays when they had the cheaper wings, and we would always order either buffalo chips or the potato wedges, and I haven't seen these in so long because I do not really eat out anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the oven, and then when they're done, I'll put the other ones in the oven. But right now, the chicken is in the oven working for its 5 minutes. So the sauce can heat up. And so it won't be too saucy for me. And the oven is actually on 400 while the chicken is in there. Now I'm about to put the potatoes in on 400 for about 18 to 20 minutes. It all depends on how thick you cut your potato. So now I'm cutting the bread for my buffalo sliders. With this bread, you want to make sure you get it in the middle. Cut it in the middle because it is a sandwich after all. Always watch your fingers. When you see the knife getting close to your fingers, make sure you move your hand, reposition your hand. All right, I believe we are, yep, good all the way around. Going to put a paper towel over here, make sure this is nice and dry. I want to make sure my bread doesn't break. It looks like it's already kind of there. So just try to be as level as you can with the bread. So with my butter, I'm gonna add garlic powder to my butter. That's about a tablespoon and a half. Stir it up, just garlic and butter. Put some on the bottom and just spread it around. Not too much. You don't want it to be too soggy at the bottom. And you put your bottom bread. Try to keep it level, remember. Bread down. So my chicken should be ready. Okay, so here is my buffalo chicken. Just got it out of the oven. This is gonna go on the bread. And we're just gonna spread it out. When I thought about this dish, I was like, ooh, I want to do blue cheese crumbles. I love some blue cheese crumbles, but my kids do not. So I had to change that idea. That's why I decided to do the dressing. And then just in case you don't finish the blue cheese crumbles, you actually don't want to waste money on food. So dressing, you know, you can always use blue cheese dressing and ranch dressing. For salads, for if you do buffalo wings at home, if you order buffalo wings in, you can always use the ranch and blue cheese. Also for dips for your veggies. So this was actually 3 chicken breasts. It was not the thin cut chicken breast, it was just regular chicken breasts. And that perfectly fit over the whole bottom, which is great. All right. So we have our buffalo sauce on the chicken. Now, so the same butter and garlic. You're going to flip your buns over. Put that down. Garlic and butter on the inside, just a little bit. Spread it around really good. And then you're gonna put that on top of your chicken. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a step. Buffalo sauce or ranch and blue cheese. Gotta put that down. This half is gonna have blue cheese, and I'm gonna know this because I'm gonna put parsley on top, so I know which half is mine and which half is the kids. So blue cheese dressing is going on this half. Remember, so I know which half is mine. I'm putting parsley on top, just to kind of mark mine. My kids will start eating and then say, "Mommy, this tastes funny." It doesn't taste funny to me because I love blue cheese, but they have a very sensitive palate. And they know when I've done something different to something, added a little something that they probably didn't like, or they probably won't like. Okay, so did that. Put the buns on. Now you're just gonna put the garlic and butter on top. It look pretty. You're going to put parsley flakes on top of that. Just gives it a little something. Makes it look amazing. Alright, ready to go in the oven. So this is going to go in the oven for about 8 minutes so the bread can get nice and toasty. Right now I actually have the oven on 400, so I'm probably going to do 6 minutes. If it was on 350 I would do 8 minutes, but I don't want it to be too toasty because remember my potatoes are in here also. So I'm going to do about 6 minutes on that until the bread is toasted, and then your sliders will be ready. So we are just waiting on the potato chips, or the buffalo chips. And right now my timer says about 3 minutes, but remember I said you have to kind of see whether or not they're cooked because of the thickness of your potato. Your potato might be thicker than mine. I'm just gonna clean until everything is ready.